Hey, I'm on location, Cresswind Wesley Chapel. Lot number 35 is for sale. I'm going to give you lot numbers today. They have a lot of specs, some new specs that were just released. So there are only 3 on the MLS today, but there are at least a dozen. And up here in the front, this is lot number 34. It's for sale. If you say, well, which model? You need to call me. Let me come out and help you. Lot 33 is for sale. Up here in the front, it's nice because the construction traffic will be over relatively soon. So you got 35, 34, and 33 available. And we're moving down. The next one that's available is lot number 30, and I'll show you that in a second. So these are either recently sold or sold not that long ago. Lot number 30, it's for sale. And I want you to notice the tall trees behind it. And here's why I say that. There's a stand of woods back there, which I can come and shoot for you. But if lot 30 is interesting to you, what you need to do is call me and let me come and shoot a video of that particular one for you. So I'm just giving you an overview today. You know, in the MLS this morning, we woke up and so there's that stand of trees, some existing properties that were there before. But these sold first. There are a few left up here in the Founders Club. I think it's a great time to buy now because they've got their traction and you know, the prices can only go up, right? And interest rates have been ticking up. A lot of these buyers will be cash buyers. That's Potter Road right straight through there. And so now we're coming to the backs of some homes that are for sale. Some of them are sold, but I just want to show you the backs real quick. We'll go back around. Now there are other homes for sale back in the back of the neighborhood. We're still up in the front. The reason I want to show you this is because these homes that are for sale back here are of particular interest to me for several reasons. Number one, the days of dealing seem to be over. You know, when we were able to come in and take a house like this that's on the market and really work some magic on the pricing or whatever. But as it stands right now, you know, they know that the market is shifting. So things are shifting a little bit at their corporate levels. I'm talking about all builders now. But what I'll say to you is being able to buy them at all without a bidding war is huge. Some of you have been watching it. You say, well, I'm not playing around during that bidding war. And I think you were right. Now, this one does back up to Potter Road. In fact, there's a video, if you stay to the end, of Donnie Morrison, my partner, who toured this Sydney, and he shows you the backyard as well. This one is for sale, and if you're watching the models, it is the Sydney model. That is lot number 16. The next one is this. I love that stone on that. Again, it backs up to Potter Road, but if you want to see that, Donnie toured this one as well. That's lot number 14. Now, in case of ones that we haven't shot yet, all you need to do is call and ask me, hey, I want to see what that backyard looks like. For instance, lot number 13. This one obviously has a 3-car garage. That's attractive. And so there's something really special about lot number 13. If you want me to go shoot that house for you, again, all you need to do is ask. Now, the next one that's available in this back here is lot number 10. You see 11, 12 is sold. But lot number 10 right here. Now, interestingly enough, my wife loved this house, and even though we've already purchased, this was one of the ones that was on our short list. It backs up to, you can see the actual entry to the neighborhood from there, but it's got a very nice wide lot because even though it looks somewhat narrow there, it widens back out at the back. Same with here. That looks pretty close. In the back, it widens. Why? Because we're on the cul-de-sac. And as you know, the cul-de-sac lots, I love the way that looks in the front. I like the way that looks in the front better than the way mine looks in the front. But you know, you've got several considerations when you're buying a house. You know, one of them is the lot and where it sits. And one of them is the front, the exterior, the floor plan is another major consideration. Lot number 8 right here is available for sale. And again, I want you to take note that there is some good space in the front. This reminds me of Bob and Sue's house that bought in Waxhaw. They liked the front. When I shot the video, they said, bam, that's it. But this one, you can see the rear is closer to the next right there. So you can see that that is a little bit closer. So the consideration is, does the patio on the right intersect with the patio on the left? And again, it would take me going and shooting that exact house for you to show you the difference. What I'm offering is, this one's sold. What I'm offering is to shoot some videos for you. And what we'll do is we'll get one of my team of agents out working on a deal for you, and these are selling fast. Believe it or not, they come on the market. You never know. Something that you were looking at yesterday might have sold today. Now this one, man, notice how much space has got to be in that upstairs. Look at it, just as spacious. And so this is a story and a half on lot number 6, and it is available. Another consideration is, of course, you know, what's next to it. So here you've got these front, so the backs of them to the side of you. Where's the patio on that? So those are all considerations. Now, again, the price points are anywhere in the mid-5s to the mid-6s mostly. There are a few that broach that mid-6s and get into the 680-ish or so range. But again, guys, you compare that to some of these other places where, and again, the builders, are they playing games? Well, the builders are saying we're taking offers now. I don't like that game where we're taking offers. I like it where tell me what the price is and is it for sale? And can I buy it for that price? That's what I like. Now we got to play the way the builders are playing, you know, wherever we are and however it is. These are all sold. But I like the fact that Kolter Homes is saying, hey, bam, here's the price. All right, you want to buy it or not? You're not in a bidding war. It's just whoever writes the contract first. This one also has an upstairs, you can tell from the side. And this is lot number 2. It's for sale. Now, if you want me to shoot a video of any of these, I would be thrilled to do that for you. And I'll show you the front entry. Of course, there will be homes over there in phase 2. That might even be phase 3, but it doesn't matter because it's not available. But there will be homes. There's the gate right up there. And there will be a gate with a, you'll use your key fob. Maybe in the future, the residents will vote to put a person there to man it. But right now, of course, while the construction's on, they typically don't have, you know, the gate operative. But if you live back there where I've just shown you, come down here probably to get your mail. First set of key, you know, key, not clusters, but, you know, mailbox clusters. And then, of course, you're pretty doggone close. I'll tell you, for my wife, it was the pickleball courts. A lot of the new neighborhoods have, you know, 2, 4, 6 courts. We got 12 here, and the amenity, I believe, is going to be right here. All indications. And you talk about an amenity, it's going to have an outdoor pool. It's going to have 12 pickleball courts and 2 tennis courts. This is going to be some good stuff. We're excited about living here. Shout out to Victor and Anita, some of our clients, Rodney's and mine, that came up here, put me down as their agent. Uh-oh, Rodney, you didn't hear that, did you? Here's what I'll tell you. If you don't have an agent, my heart broke just now. I'm sitting in the amenity center. Somebody walks in. I picked their brain a little bit. They don't have an agent. They're signing up. Will Kolter allow them to have an agent when they decide to actually purchase? Well, based on what I just saw, probably not, because they walked in on their own. I know. They didn't have an agent. I'm going to give you an answer to this problem, by the way. They walked in on their own. They didn't have an agent. They signed into the registration. Just looking around, they're going into the models. Kolter more than likely will not pay their buyer agent when it comes time to purchase. So here's the fix for that. If you come here, or really anywhere, if you don't have an agent, here, write down my name. Doggone it, I'll come off the bench for you here. But if you go somewhere else, like if you've seen a video with me and Rodney up at Trilogy, write down Rodney Jones, ProStead Realty. If you come back and you see somewhere where you've seen Donnie Morrison, Farm at Ingleside, write down Donnie Morrison, ProStead Realty. Somewhere that Denise and I have showed you, 66 is available, by the way, backs up to that pond. And oh, by the way, this is going to be the entry to the dog park right there. And back yonder, the proposed dog park and community garden. This 64 is the house that I wanted to buy, but I stayed married and bought a different house. But she liked, you know, the gleam was in her eye over there where we bought. The gleam was in my eye here, thinking about the dog park and the width of this lot right here. There is a storm easement. So this lot, 64, you have the benefit of, look at that space between the houses. That's huge. Why is it? Because there's a storm drain easement right here. It takes it under this cul-de-sac back to that pond. This Madison, state of the end, I'll show you a video tour of that one. It is available. And I wasn't planning to come back this, but hey, Lot 62, it's got woods behind it. It's available. Lot 61, it's got woods behind it. It's available. 60 has sold. Let's see what else. These are all sold, right? But there are a few more down here, and I intend to shoot another video in the next few days. And if you're on the verge of buying and you want me to go shoot that video sooner than later, all you have to do is ask. But you know what? If you buy up in the front, I think you'll do well. If you buy back here, you'll still do well. This is a great time to buy. If you're a subscriber, if you're not, by the way, hit subscribe, ring the bell if you like my vibe, and stay in touch. But the point being that this is a great time. They're about ready to hit their stride. There, by the way, is part of the model row, the first 5 homes. If you want me to go shoot a model, I've got 3 of those homes shot. It's in the playlist called Popular Cresswind Wesley Chapel Floor Plans. Got the Sydney, the Page, the Riley models, and we've got others. There's also a playlist called 55 Plus. What does it say? 55 Plus Cresswind Wesley Chapel. That's lot 130, lot 129, both 3-car garages. Not sure whether they're sold or not, but all you gotta do is call, guys. And again, if you're coming here and you walk in without an agent, make sure you write down Roger Holloway, ProStead Realty, and then call me so that I can be engaged with you. I'd love to. If it's any of the other ones, write down my other team members, Rodney Jones or Denise O'Farrell or Donnie Morrison. I'll tell you who else is sold out here is Joe Top, and he's done really well out here. There's some videos with Joe out here. He's an expert out here. So guys, we can't wait to help you in your quest. If you stay with me this long, you're waiting for Jack to show his head in the rear, but Jack ain't here. All right, guys, we appreciate you and staying tuned to the channel. Hit subscribe, ring the bell, couple it with a phone call, and I'll see you in the next video.